Pranav Goa Thakurta from EduTV in our favorite program, My Educational Voyage. With us is now the famous Miss Chakravarti, Miss Rupa Chakravarti, who's the director of all the Sun City schools based in Gurugram. Ma'am has got a wonderful journey. Would like to hear from her only. How come you got into education and how was this voyage? How this started?
So let me begin by saying that, in small towns and very, very small towns like where I was, near a place called Bandel, where the Dunlop factory was, there was a little primary school and they were looking for a teacher. And in these very, very small places, whether you have anything or not, you will definitely have a school and a bank. So that is how I got into the teaching. I had also got a job with the corporate, but because I had to travel every day to Calcutta, which was an hour away from where we stayed in this small town, I had to drop the idea of joining the corporate. But I'm so glad, because by default, I came into teaching and that profession became my passion, and then my passion became my profession. So I think I'm one of those blessed people who came into the right place by default maybe, but stayed on for the right reasons also.
How was the journey from teacher to a principal, then a director?
It's been a stupendous journey. In some places, there was intervention of God. Like when I moved from being a teacher to a principal, it was God's intervention. It was literally God's intervention. A very small incident happened, which I may not have noticed under normal circumstances, but somehow as if somebody else was kind of pushing me ahead and making me take a decision is how I would like to put it. But the voyage has been tremendously fulfilling, very insightful, because what children teach you when you observe them closely, it's like what nature teaches you. There cannot be anything more fulfilling and fruitful than the learning you get from children. So one of the first lessons I learned was a lesson from a grade 1 child. And it was so interesting, like all teachers in the 90s, I had this habit of putting a line across if the handwriting was not good, And this little chut of a boy, he was going back to his seat, mumbling, looking at his copy and mumbling away, And I was a little egotistical, I would say, at that point of time. And when he reached his seat, I said, "What are you saying?" And I used to have this thing of children should speak in English because I was a teacher of English. And this was in Udaipur. I stayed there for 14 long years. That was again a blessing, I think, staying in Udaipur. And so I asked this boy, "What are you mumbling?" I could make out he was irritated and he was mumbling. So he won't reply to me. He put his head down and just won't reply. And Udaipur people are very polite, and especially the children. Now, there was this little boy whom he also mumbled to, who was his neighbor. So I asked him, "What was he telling you?" So he says, "Ma'am, main Hindi mein bolu." I said, "Haan, bolu." So he said, "Ma'am, ye keh raha hai ki ma'am ka handwriting kaun sa acha hai jo mera kaat diya." So one of the first important lessons I learned in life, दूसरों के जय से पहले खुद को जय करे. And I think I have kept that in life, that walk your talk and make sure that what you preach to the children is what you yourself imbibe within you. I thought I had a good handwriting, but that child showed me the importance of perspective or a viewpoint, another viewpoint. So I think that was the first learning. The second learning I got from my son, who was in grade 2, and he told his maths teacher that, "Why did you put a line across my copy?" Because my father works very hard to buy this copy. So I think that was another lesson I learned, which is maths teacher laughingly told me, because I was also a teacher in the same school. But it taught me a very, very important lesson again for how to treat other children. The third lesson I learned was another very, very important lesson when my father passed away. And there was this boy in grade 10s, and suddenly we started saying, his teacher started saying, ma'am, we can't find him in school. And this was again in Udaipur. I said, where's he gone? And we all desperately looking for him. And somehow this boy had heard through somebody that my father was not well, though my father at that point of time had passed away. And we had to fly back to Calcutta. And he actually went to the dargah and got a tabiz for me. And that care, that feeling he had, that ma'am's father is in very unwell, and to go away and to run back with that tabiz thinking that may help my father, to get well, is something I will never forget. These towns have taught me three very important lessons in life. The first one, care. Just genuinely care for people from your heart. The rest will fall into place. Two, when you take a decision, think about the other person. And three, constantly improve yourself, Kaizen. I think these are the three lessons I have learned. Also, that caring lesson, Professor Chakravarti, I did a quality management in Lucknow. Coincidentally, Professor Chakravarti was a professor in IIM Lucknow. And he said something in one of his classes, which I'll never forget. He said, parents don't want to know how much you know. They want to know how much you care. And that boy in Udaipur taught me that even today, after 20 years, I can't forget him. Can't forget the tabiz he got for me from the dargah. So I think these are the biggest lessons I've learned in life during my journey as a teacher. Designations don't matter. What matters is how you stay in touch with children. Today, I look after 4 schools, yet I teach. And the only reason, my management has not told me to do this. The only reason is because I feel when you are teaching in class, you feel the pulse of the children. You understand them. You empathize with them. You go through their emotions, their problems. And that for me, and for a teacher, whatever designation the person has, it's very, very important to feel the pulse of the school. I know of heads of school who don't go to the classes to assembly. I make sure I attend every assembly. I make sure I'm given classes every year. And you can imagine, even with this many, years of experience, it's 31 years now, this is my 32nd year. And with 4 schools to look after, I still believe I must teach and feel the pulse of the children. So I think this is the learning of my journey that I would like others to understand and share, and to understand, when I go and visit some schools, I see the children wishing the head of school. The head of school is busy talking to me. So I believe that it is important to wish every child, because to that child, it's only that child, right? So I think that is the first step. Wish everybody. Make the people feel important enough to wish other people also, So I would say it's very small things in life, but it goes a long way. And William Wordsworth rightly said that the child is the father of man. And today with technology, we see that it's the children who've taught us grown-ups how to tackle and handle technology whilst teaching in a class. So always the child, for me, will be the teacher, because it's a symbiotic existence. You give some, you take some. And that's the teaching, learning that happens in life.
I think this is the one of the best my journey as education interview I have heard in last 5-6 days from when we started this program, and it was excellent, ma'am. I don't need to ask you any questions. I think your talk will be self-explanatory, and this will encourage a lot of people to come into this profession also, ma'am. Thank you, Mrs. Chakravarti, for your time. This was Madam Rupa Chakravarti, Director of all the Sun City schools in Gurugram. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.